So then we'll come to the main topic, that is the granuloma. So granuloma, what is granuloma? Now, according to Robbins, this is the definition. So granulomatous inflammation is a form of chronic inflammation. So it is a particular morphological pattern in chronic inflammation. Okay. So granuloma is always chronic inflammation. It is never acute. So it is a particular pattern of chronic inflammation. And it is characterized by collections of activated macrophages. That I will highlight this part. Activated macrophages. I will tell more about it. And often it is intermixed with T lymphocyte, but not always. And sometimes it can be associated with central necrosis. Again, necrosis is not there always. But what is always there, that is active macrophage. Okay, please remember that. Now, this active macrophage, how it gets activated? By the action of a cytokine. What is the name of that cytokine? That is interferon gamma. So please remember, interferon gamma that activates the macrophage, and then the macrophage is transformed into a specific type of cell which is called as epithelioid cell, which I put it in red color. Both interferon gamma and epithelioid cell, I put it in red color because of a reason. Because epithelioid cell is a hallmark of granuloma. Now, how this granuloma looks like under microscope, that I will discuss next. To tell that, I will use an analogy. Look at this. So, this is a battleground. Now, I will use an analogy of a battle from an Indian epic, and that is Mahabharata. I think most of you will know this story. So, in the Mahabharata, that is a story of a battle between two kingdoms. One is Pandavas and another is Kauravas. I think many of you will know that. So there was a battle between these two kingdoms. So one day, one general of this Kaurava side, he created a circular trap. He created a trap, a circular trap, to capture this Pandava king. And this circular trap in Sanskrit, it is called as Chakra Buha in Sanskrit word. So which actually literally means circular trap. Okay. Now this circular trap looks like this. Now when a tuberculous bacilli enter inside our body, our internal defense system, so it also produces a circular trap. It also produces a circular trap, and that is called granuloma. Now this circular trap which is produced inside our body, it is more dangerous than the Chakrabuha in that epic Mahabharata. It is more dangerous than that. Why? Because it has giants inside it. Giants. This giant has multiple eyes. Look at this circular trap inside our body in tuberculosis. So it is a 3-layered circular trap. So this circular trap has 3 layers of cells, 3 layers of fighters, and it has also a giant fighter. Those are called giant cell. Can you see the giant cell here? These are multi-nucleated giant cells. And then you can see these fighters in the inner layer, first layer of defense. So that is composed of the fighters called these epithelioid cells. They are actually macrophages that transformed activated macrophages. And they have a new name, that is epithelioid cell. Then in the second line of defense, we have those lymphocytes. Those are T lymphocytes. And in the third layer, the outermost layer, so we have fibroblast. Okay, so these are 3 layers of defense in this circular trap along with the giant cells. And in the center, there is the battleground, the fighting between our protectors and the invaders. The invaders are those Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and they die. There is death from both sides, and all these dead bodies, they accumulate in the center, they degenerate, and they form the cheese-like substance. Their dead bodies, they form cheese. cheese-like thing. But these cheese are not edible cheese. They just resemble like a cheese. That's why they are called as caseous necrosis. Okay. So it is not necessary that always we'll get this. So this caseous necrosis may or may not be present. This lymphocyte may or may not be present. But this epithelial cell, the first layer of defense, they will always be present. They are the defining factor for this circular trap, and this circular trap we call as granuloma.